So I was diagnosed, and the doctors told me that I had 3 weeks to live, and that the prognosis for this, the diagnosis, was not good. People don't really, and he gave me a load of statistics that people don't get out of this situation. So they asked me to get my family here immediately. I'd been a meditator for 15 years. I had an interest in this kind of area of the spiritual, the metaphysical, and so on. So it was something that I was comfortable with. It didn't scare me, but I believed this information. So shortly after that, I was in my hospital room and I sat on the edge of my bed, and I had this very strong feeling that I was going to die that day. And I went out to the nurses' station. The nurses were sort of outside of I was in a room on my own in the hospital. And I went out and spoke to the nurses and said, I feel like I might die today. Could you keep an eye on me? And they said, Susie, it's okay. We've got you covered. They were very calm. And they said, no, of course. I said, just keep checking on me. I said, yeah. They said, yeah, of course. So I sat on the edge of my bed to meditate. And then something extraordinary happened. And I sat on my bed, and I was very ill at this point. This huge brain tumor. I sat on my bed, I closed my eyes, and I began to connect. And then I felt this feeling I hadn't felt before, which is my spirit trying to leave my body. And I felt that there was like a suction here to suck my spirit out of my body through my crown, my head. And as I had my eyes closed, I felt this sensation of my spirit leaving. And this was the beginning of the near-death experience. My spirit left my body, and I was above my body. I could see myself in the bed. And I had this journey, and people say, how long was this journey? Well, really, there is no time out of the body. Time really is not it's a linear measure that we have on this plane, but actually in the cosmic plane, time is not marked in the same way. So I can't answer how long it was, but I was out of my body and I began this beautiful journey. I felt very safe. All fear went. I had no fear. And I began to have a trip around and began to see what is on the other side of life. And I knew that I was out of my body, and I knew that I was experiencing what it feels like to die. And it was wonderful. It was beautiful. It felt so peaceful, so heavenly, so expansive, so infinite. And there I was. It was like I was floating around in stars in the night sky. A beautiful, beautiful feeling. And in this place, there are no concerns, worries like we have here down on earth. There are no bills to pay, there are no pressures, there are no deadlines. It's just pure love and infinite space and potential. I had this intuitive voice come to me again, and I was given a very clear option. I was asked, do you want to stay here in this space? Let's call it heaven. But people have different words for it. It really doesn't matter what it's called. Do you want to stay here, or you can go back into your body and begin again? I am the mother of a young boy, and a single mom. So my son needed me, and there was no choice. When you have a young child, you as a mother, of course, your instincts are so strong. I wanted to come back, and I came back because of my son, and I chose that. And once the moment that I had made the decision that I wanted to come back to my body, I was transported with a big white flash back into my body. And it was, when I came back, I had a scan shortly afterwards, and the tumor had gone completely. The doctor came to me and said, I have the results of your scan. And I said, tell me. And he said, I have no words. I don't know how to explained this. This guy is at Cambridge University. He's one of the leading oncologists, one of the leading cancer doctors in the world. He's worked in this space for many, many years. And he told me this. He said, I have never in my whole career seen a result like this, where we go from this tumor to no tumor and there's no scarring. He said these words to me, this looks like a miracle, but we as doctors, we're not in the business of miracles. And I said, oh, well, that's interesting because I am in the business of miracles. And we laughed, but he said, you are clear. There is the tumor has gone and I don't understand why.